All right, let's get warmed up on the new machine and see how it feels on this beautiful back day. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now time for some light squeezing pull down machine. Ooh. All right, last set. Ooh. All right, let's move on. All right. Whew, neutral grip, pull down, on the heavier side, following those white squeezing. Ooh. 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 Oh, like last set of these, we might go back to that row machine, see how it feels for some single arm. All right, well, someone else is on the machine, so we'll hit our pullovers. Ooh. Whew. I said these, and then I don't know what we're gonna do because the machine's still taking. So I really want to try some single arm on it in place of like a bent over row or a single arm cable and see how that stretch feels, because I think it'd be doable on that new machine. Oh. Ooh, my lats are feeling cooked. All right. Ooh. All right, so this is what I was referring to. Single arm action, almost like doing it bent over row. So we're going to use these handles. Went over one side. Ooh. I like it. Feels good. Ooh. All right, last set of these. These have been feeling a lot better than I anticipated. So, I mean, it's not the exact same as hitting like a bent over row. It's different, but I do like the stretch I'm getting on the lat. So, no complaints. This machine, though, it's an absolute freaking humbler. It's way heavier than it looks. All right, think we'll go finish on that back extension machine. We'll call it a day. All right. Well, no back day here on the channel is complete anymore without the back extension machine. So I think I got everything where it's meant to be for a short person like myself. Oh. POV, you guys carrying the channel on your back. Ooh. Oh, all right. Last set of what's been a pretty freaking good, pretty freaking spectacular, really, back workout. All right. That was a good workout. See you in the car. All right, guys, that was a pretty freaking good back day. I'm very happy to finally have any row machine outside of just using like free weights or cable. Like that has been sorely missing from that gym. Some kind of row focused machine to go alongside everything else. So like that really not only just like completed the back workout for me and will probably be a staple of back training at that gym from now on, but at least for me, yeah, those the handles we were using are so like mid back focused, like mid trap focused, that like I think it will be a game changer in terms of our back gains, because we really haven't had anything that hits that super well outside of doing a like reverse grip narrow like row, right, or like a good cross grip row. But you get tired of using the cables all the time. You know, it's nice to have some variation when you come in. And there was one back machine in that whole gym. Everything else is your traditional cables and free weights, which by all means you can get a good pump with. But it's so nice, so freaking nice to finally have another back machine at that gym, and for it to specifically be some form of a chest supported row. And I've said it for years, and you can ask Brandon if you don't believe me. But for years I've been saying it. Chest supported row.
whether it be seated, T-bar, whatever, is what that gym needed in terms of like back machines. I still think it would benefit from like a good belt squat or like a pendulum squat machine, and then an actual pec deck instead of its current like chest fly machine. And then, in my opinion, it needs a different preacher curl bench and a different preacher curl machine, because those are both not great, but they get the job done. So very happy with today's workout. If you've been watching the channel for a while, you know for a fact that I've been begging for that machine to be put together, and we literally came to the gym at noon. We got to the gym at noon today, and Brandon had something come up, and he's like, hey, I need to answer my phone. Went outside. I was getting the camera set up. That machine was not put together. We were like, dang it, she literally told us, like the manager of the gym, literally told us that the machine came in on Friday, and so I figured she'd have it put together by today. So it was kind of disappointing, but it is what it is. If you don't have free time in your hands to do something like that, then you don't have free time on your hands. And so I was kind of disappointed, but it's like, okay, we're going to hit this workout. Brandon comes back into the gym. He goes, hey, man, I'm sorry. I got to go take care of this. I said, you are perfectly fine. Let's just aim for coming back at our normal 6 o'clock time. We agreed. We left. We came back, and we come in. And the manager is on the floor with the tools. That machine is done being put together, and she wants someone to test it out. Now, my boy, howdy, we will be your people. We will test it out right here, right now. You have no idea. You put it together on our back day. Thank you so much. And so I happily tested it out for her. Let's freaking go. And then we got into the working sets that you've seen. So I started off with nothing on it. Then one plate that was filmed and onward. And then testing it out for your single arm. I don't know if doing that, if I would prefer that version of a single arm row over maybe just traditionally bringing up a bench to the cables and getting a good stretch that way, or doing a traditional bent over row. I don't know if I really prefer it, just because of the mechanics of the machine itself, where it comes over from your right and you move it to the center. So when you're hitting that right side, you're kind of having to recenter it on the way down to miss its rack. And then the left is fine. So I don't know if I'd really want to do single arm again on it today. It felt good. By all means, it felt good. But I don't know if we'll necessarily do that again. But in terms of how the machine itself, how it's meant to be used, I thought it was fantastic. It was almost annoying because obviously you don't see it in the video. And out of respect for other people, you would never see it in the video. But there were some people who came to the gym and legitimately, and I probably came off like a jerk. And I never try to come off as a jerk. But we're over finishing our workout. And I finished my set of the back extensions and filming the set. And I hear this group of people, and we're all friends. These are people I know for years now. We've all been going to this gym for years now. We joke around with each other all the time. So I hope they understood that the first part of it was a joke. But they're all standing around talking about how they're too short to use the machine because of the handle placement. And I am easily the shortest person in this friend group is still 2 or 3 inches taller than I am. I used the machine just fine. So I walked over and I literally went, I don't think anyone over here, over the height of 5'6", is legally allowed to use the word short. Because you're all taller than me, and I used it. Yeah, come on. And I was doing that exact face and talking that way. So I hope they understand that part was a joke. And then, I said, in all seriousness, guys, I don't know about you, but I literally started my workout on this machine. It felt fine. And every single one of you are taller than me. And their biggest complaint was the wide grip handles were too high up because of where the handle placement was. And it can be changed. I can take the bolts out and lower it. But I don't know. It felt good to me. And I'm shorter than them. But fair enough. If I didn't use the wide grip handles, so maybe they are too high. But is what it is. I'm just happy to have a chest supported row of some kind at the gym finally. It's been sorely missing. I mean, chest. One of the only things I've wanted in that gym for so long. And it probably will. You guys will probably get tired of seeing it on the channel. But it will probably be a part of our back training every back day for a while now. Because it just, that mid-trap, mid to lower trap part of my back, I feel like doesn't get enough love. And in terms of like having a full and complete looking back when you get lean, obviously you need to hit every angle, every possible muscle group. There's so many muscles in your back. And I feel like that gym has so much like lat focused stuff. I mean, the only back machine is a very wide lat pull down. And then you have 3 different stations to do lat pull downs at, 3 different stations to do cable rows at, and then your free weights, and then a lower back extension. But there's just not a lot to choose from. So the only way you can really change up your back workout is by changing your hand placement and the biomechanics of the movement, by changing from supinated grip to a pronated grip, doing neutral grip, wide, close, whatever, So like that was the only way to really change up your workout, was like change the handles, change the width of your grip, so on and so forth. So to finally have a different machine that hits your back in a different way, and it's a different part of the back than the other machines hit. So needed, so freaking appreciated. And I told the manager that. I was like, thank you. Finally, this is the only thing I've been wanting the gym to get outside of a different pec deck. So that's awesome. And I did tell her, if you're taking request, consider a pendulum or a squat. A pendulum squat or a belt squat. And she told me she didn't know what a pendulum squat was, so therefore she wasn't going to look into it. Oh, am I saying it wrong? Oh. Wait, I might be thinking the wrong thing. No. I think I'm thinking the right thing. Anyways, there's a specific machine I'm thinking of. And she said she doesn't know what it is, so she's not going to buy it. And I was like, do your research, ? But it is what it is. But I mean, to me, it's like I would at least want that or a belt squat for my knees. Specifically for my knees. Because the belt squat up at, I think it starts with an L. Maybe it's not pendulum squat. I'll get back to you on that. But at the muscle bar, which we haven't been to in a while, so if you're new to the channel, you're probably not going to know what I'm talking about. But we went to a gym in the area that has a belt squat machine, and it's phenomenal. One of the only things that doesn't bother my knees to squat, and I was able to do 405 for the first time in forever. So I would really love to get a decent belt squat in, but that's just me. But all that being said, I'm kind of off topic here. Great back day. I literally could not be happier. Just a phenomenal back workout. It was so nice to have something new to use at the gym, and something that very specifically just hits a different spot in the back, because it feels like all we can hit at that gym is like lat and like lower lat and maybe some mid and upper trap. And so now it's like I feel like I can get a full, complete back day. So we would definitely be using that a lot, because I think if you're hitting back, any version of a chest supported row is needed. It's just a great movement for the back. being able to let your lats kind of be pulled around your body and fully stretch around the pad of a chest supported row. So good, so freaking good. But the way it was hitting my mid to lower traps felt so good. So I'm so happy to have that machine in. I hope you guys enjoyed the workout. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm hoping it was nice to see a different back workout for a change. I feel like they've been getting stale, not just for me to do, but for you guys to watch. I mean, there are certain things I will probably always do on a back day. I will probably always do a variation of a pull down. I will probably always do a pullover. I personally think that a pullover is a very underrated lat movement, and a lot of people should be doing them. I love a good pullover. I think my back workout isn't complete without it. It feels so good. I love typically saving it as my last lat movement if possible. If not, it's second to last. But it feels so good. A good deep stretch and just burning out your lats at the end of the lat portion of your back workout. And then, like I said, the back extension will probably remain as our last exercise for the foreseeable future, because a good, strong back is not only just important for posture in a day-to-day life, but it is a very limiting factor in terms of your squat. And I want to get back into being able to do a decent barbell squat, which is another reason I want to see something like a pendulum squat or a belt squat put in the gym, because I want more ways to get back into squatting before I go back to a traditional barbell. That's just me, but I miss squatting. Believe it or not, I do. I hate that I always have this going on the day after I squat, and bruises on the back of the ball of my neck, or between my shoulder blades. I can't help it. If I squat, this is how I am the next day. It's not even intentional. I just have a hunchback the next day. I'm like, where's the nearest clock tower? I need to protect it. But I do miss doing a good heavy bar, not even heavy, but just doing a barbell squat. It's a great leg movement, and a lot of people get scared of it and stop doing it. I feel like I have a justified reason. I got out of it because of my knees, and I just couldn't do them anymore. And now it's I am focusing on my knee health. My knees have been getting better, and it is a great, to me, it is one of the best ways to build your quads. I think that's been proven, honestly, over the years. If you look at anyone, especially the old generation, the golden age of bodybuilding, those guys, especially someone like Tom Platz, right? Known for just loving the barbell squat, right? But I mean, any of those guys, Arnold, Mike Mentzer, all these guys, they did squats. They didn't shy away from them and replaced them with leg press and everything else. They did barbell squats. And I still think Tom Platz has some of the best legs ever seen on a bodybuilding stage. Obviously, there's the famous images of Jay Cutler, but I can promise you, Jay Cutler hit some freaking squats. So I've just missed it. I feel like my legs have definitely lost size since losing the barbell squat as a movement I could hit on legs. So just for me, that the back extension is going to remain at the end of our back days for the foreseeable future. I'm kind of focused on two things, right? I'm focused on the journey to 160, but I'm also focused on my knee health. And the goal of that knee health is to be able to get back to barbell squatting. Because right now, I can't even do a body weight squat without needing something there for me to grab to get back out of the hole. So, and I do believe, I think it's called the Anderson squat or something like that. I know it starts with an A, so forgive me if I'm wrong. But you guys can look it up. But all it is it's a squat where you set the bars to the bottom. Like you're at the bottom of a squat. And you start from there and go up. So it is more challenging because you're starting at the bottom and have to get back out of the hole from the beginning of the movement. But if you're someone like me, who because of my knee issues, I can't get out of the bottom of a squat that well anymore, it's really good. And so for someone like me who's trying to get back into squatting, it would actually be very beneficial to me to add that in, which is why I'm talking about it. That is something I'm genuinely considering adding into my leg day routine, even though in terms of like muscle building, it's not going to do anything insane. Like, oh, you're doing a squat, but you're starting at the bottom instead of the top. What are you doing? It'll be like, that's my way of being able to add squats back in right now, but also add them in with the advantage of I'm trying to get better at getting back out of the hole again. So maybe you guys see that this leg day, maybe you don't. It depends. Like I'll start with just about the bar. I won't film it, and I'll try to see if I can add some weight and do it, and I'll see how it feels. Because right now I don't have my BPC. BPC. Jesus. B. That is so much harder to say when you think about it. BPC 157. I don't have it right now, my peptides, for my knees. So, I might not be able to do it yet. That might be something I'll have to start adding in once I get my peptides in. And my knees start to feel better. Because that's like the whole point. It helps with your muscle, ligaments, and tendons, like how fast they repair. And frankly, I feel like I do have like some ligament and tendon issues in my knee that when I took BPC 157 the first time, it really helped. Like, that's why I was able to get back into like squatting, and I was able to get back into a heavy leg press. And then when I ran out, well, I didn't take it for very long. I only had like a 2-month supply of it. I immediately went balls to the wall because my knees were feeling good, going heavy again. So I wasn't giving my knees like the opportunity to heal any and take advantage of it. But 2, I was out of the stuff that was helping my knees heal faster, and I wasn't really letting them fully heal. So my plan this time is to solely focus on the health of my knees and the growth of my quads. So like once the BPC 157, Jesus Christ, comes in, the Jesus Christ isn't part of its name, Lord forgive me. But once it comes in, I will probably add that variation of the squat into my workout, because it will be so beneficial, especially if it's like light, maybe about 115 to 135 on the bar, and just like maybe even sitting in the hole for like a decent amount of time before like hitting the squat. But like adding those in while also being on a healing peptide will probably be greatly beneficial to my knees and the recovery I'm trying to get out of taking peptides. So that is the plan. So leg days will probably look a little different because of that. But yet again, off topic. Great back workout. I got about 400 grams of ground chicken waiting for me inside. So what is there to say other than if you like the video, you like it. If you made it this far and you like the video and you aren't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. You made it this far already. Anyways, if you want the best supplements on the market, as always, go down to the link in the description. Go to harderthanlasttimesupplements.com, htltsubs.com. Use my code JS15, save 15% off that order. And as always, you guys are the best. I love and appreciate you. And I will see you tomorrow for a chest pump. Unfortunately, Jim didn't get any new chest machines in today. Not that I know of. But a chest pump's a chest pump, and we'll have a good time. So, see you then.